Welcome to MakeCAPApp's Define DiffPairs Part 2, a BorntoRoute MakeCAPApp for capture users. BorntoRoute is proud to be a Cadence Connections partner. MakeCAPApps are available online at www.BorntoRoute.com, and please watch our other movies on the BorntoRoute YouTube channel. Welcome to Part 2 of defining differential pairs in your capture desktop using MakeCAPApps. We're going to look in a little more detail, continuing to see all the features and capabilities of working with DiffPairs in MakeCAPApps. So I'm going to select the same differential pair nets to create pairs from as we used in Part 1. I'm also going to create two nets that don't have obviously associated differential pair names, as you might find in a capture schematic. That's going to be my selection list to make pairs from. First step is I'm going to select the two nets that aren't obvious pairs, highlight them by holding my Control key and mouse, and doing an assign pairs. And I've created the pair. It doesn't have a differential pair object name, so I'm going to give it one. And it's all set. And I'm going to use my wildcard capabilities to create pairs out of the remaining nets using *n and *p and give those a prefix and assign pairs. And when I do a save, the screen will close and they've been updated directly to the capture property database. And you can see that all the DiffPair objects with the names that we've associated with them have been created in capture in real time. So we go back and take a look. We can see them listed here, and our grid display will let us sort any of the columns if we want to review these by clicking on the label at the top of the columns, and it will toggle the order. We can also open up the optional MakeCAPApp, the MakeCAP property viewer. If I go down to toggle Allegro objects, I can see all my differential pairs, and if I do a toggle at the label at the top of that column, it will sort all my differential pairs there. If I mouse over any of the pairs and go to name, I can get a detail on the pairs. If I go back into define DiffPairs and do a mouse over, I can get that same information directly within the define DiffPairs screen. So lots of ways of data mining. Now let's choose to rename this DiffPair object. I don't like BNC2. I'd rather have it be BNC2_gain, a little more descriptive. I can rename the selected, do a save, and when I open up Edit Properties again in Capture, I can see that I've renamed the differential pair object, also again in real time. Lastly, maybe I'd like to remove and delete a DiffPair object from Capture. So I'm going to select again the BNC2 that we created, and I'm going to select the Delete Selected Pairs button on the form, and that's going to put a Yes Delete toggle next to that object. And when I do a save, I've now deleted that in the capture database. It's still selected, we can see it, but it's no longer a differential pair object, which is what we wanted to do. In Create DiffPair Properties, Part 1, next movie we'd like you to take a look at. I'm going to choose all the DiffPairs that I just created. The visualized display appears, and as we create properties, we will create our DiffPair right before your eyes. Please join us. Thank you very much.